All right, so this is now going to be assessment number 4, buying a house. And I attached the directions written out, but I want to show you exactly what you're going to be doing. All right, so this is a suggested website. You do not need to go to multiple listings, but this is multiple listings, Long Island. And you're going to pick yourself out a home. Now, it doesn't have to be on Long Island, and it doesn't have to be through this website, but these are all the active listings. All right, so you could search it a couple different ways. You could enter your price range. I think the easiest thing for you guys to do is to enter a location where you want to buy your home. So you can either put in a zip code, or you can click select a town. This is, I think, the most direct way. And then you're just going to pick out a town. These are all towns on Long Island. So let's see. I'll pick out, Babylon. Okay. So we'll search our homes in Babylon. And the homes available are going to pop up in a second. All right, and it's automatically going to default to high to low, so you can see $2.9 million. So you can alter that if you want. Maybe better to search low to high. It's up to you. And then you're just going to look through all the homes, have some fun with it, look at the pictures inside. Some of them have virtual tours. And then you're going to pick out a house that looks appealing to you. So I'm just going to pick this guy right here. All right, so this is a single family home in Babylon. I can look at the pictures if I want. There's a virtual tour. It's kind of fun. I like to look inside people's houses. And now I'm going to start figuring out my mortgage for this. Okay, so one of the first things we have to record is the price of the house. So the price of the house that I picked was $418,000. The location is Babylon. And then we're going to be putting down a 20% down payment to avoid that the PMI, the private mortgage insurance. So in order to avoid that, we're going to put down a 20% down payment. All right, so to find 20% of this, I'm going to multiply by 0.20 because we take 20% and scoop the decimal. So 20% of $418,000 is $83,600. Now, the mortgage that you're going to be taking out is going to be the $418,000 less the $83,000. So my answer to the down payment question is, my down payment is going to be $83,600. That's the amount that I got when I took 20% of the total cost of the house. Okay, so now to fill in my values, I have to subtract my two numbers. Okay, so to find the amount on my mortgage, I'm going to take $418,000. I'm going to subtract my down payment because I'm not taking a mortgage out on my down payment. And then I find out that I'm going to be mortgaging $334,400. Now, when I plug into my mortgage formula, this is going to be my A sub P. All right, so now if you remember your mortgage formula, you had a couple different variables that you had to plug in for. So everybody is going to be taking out a 30-year fixed mortgage. And I found that market price right now is, or market rate is 3.85% on a 30-year fixed mortgage. So to plug into this formula, I have my A of P, which is my loan, the amount of my loan. I have my I, which is going to be my monthly interest rate, and then I have my N, which is the number of payments. So let's check out N. So my N for this formula is 30 years times 12 payments. So my N for a 30-year mortgage is 360. Okay, and then my I is, I have to, let me move this a little bit down. Is my 3.85% changed into a decimal, so 0.0385. That's my annual interest rate, and then divide it by 12 because I need my monthly interest rate because I make my mortgage payments monthly. Okay, when I divide it, it's like a scary looking decimal, so I'm going to leave it as that fraction. All right, so now we're going to plug into this formula to find out what our monthly payments will be on a house of this cost. Okay, so I'm going to take out my A sub little p, or my A sub p, and I'm going to put in the mortgage that I'm taking out, which is the price of the house less the down payment. And then I have my I, which is my monthly interest rate, so 0.0385 over 12. My N, so I'm making a total of 360 mortgage payments, and then my I again. Okay, and then I'll throw this in my calculator. I'll find out my monthly mortgage payments. So it goes directly into your calculator the way it looks as you wrote it. And then when you press enter, you get your monthly mortgage payment, which is $1,567.69. So to get full credit on this assessment, you're going to give me the price of the house, the location, your down payment, which avoids your PMI at 20%, the work to get R, and then the R value.